Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be going through all of my past Paydyrts, tailings, concentrates, samples I brought back from travels. Because if there's one thing prospectors hate, is losing gold. So today I'm going to see how much gold I potentially lost. I guarantee I'm going to find some. And I also have a secret weapon that I'll be announcing here shortly. I'll be going through Paydyrts from Whitehorse, Yukon Gold Paydirt, from goldnuggetsales.com. I'll be going through a few different tailings from my Klesh quarter gram guaranteed, half gram guaranteed, and gold raw Paydirt. And the first Paydirt I ever purchased was Eureka Rich Gold Paydirt, and it was probably one of the most disappointing. It was a Amazon purchase, and no guaranteed gold minimum. I think that's mixed in with the Klesh quarter gram when I went through those. I panned them out again at a time last summer, but now I'm going to be going through a little closer in a Sluice. Also looking at some schist from Jeremy Cantor, Ohio Prospecting. He has a claim with Matt Montoya, sorry if I mispronounced your name, and that was one of my more recent ones. Midwest Gold Fever, I got a bag that I won from Tom a while back. I'll be going through those tailings, as well as some Gold Pan and Suntan Ruidoso Rampage Paydirt that I bought. I found some gold in, but we'll see if there's more. I also brought quite a lot sampled back from Colorado in the Rocky Mountains on Klesh's claim, as well as in Prescott, Arizona. I have some dirt to go through to see, is there more gold in there than what I found in the wild? So can't wait to go through all that. And I have a secret weapon here, a Flower Gold Wizards cleanup sluice. It's a 3D printed design, and I'm really excited to use this today. So I'll try to get this assembled. And there's some videos. I'm not going to go through an in-depth assembly video. There's some really good ones out there that I'll link in my description, including Jason himself. But I'll get this put together, get everything set up, and let's just go through some Paydirt. What? Oh no, not again. What? Looks like I'm in the Old West. Well, I guess I'll look around. Looks like there's a saloon over there. No saloon doors? Hey everyone.
Howdy, stranger. What can I get for you? And the answer better be whiskey.
Hey, I say to do guy boys another round.
Quiet down, Gus. There'll be no trouble.
I have a plan to go through some gold tailings. I don't know that you guys care.
Yeah, it might be best if you keep an eye on him, Sheriff.
Oh, you can bet I'll be keeping an eye on him. I don't take kindly to strangers around here. Shoot his beard off. No. I'm not looking for any trouble. Not gonna be any trouble. Hopefully I appear back in my basement at some point soon. Okay then. Well, thanks for the whiskey. Whoa. Ha. Well, back in my basement. They shot my beard off. Man. Well, I guess I'll just continue with what I was doing. Well, look at that. Flower Gold Wizard koozie. Some instructions. Glue. Controller for a pump. You have a battery operated one. I have one that plugs in. Nice 3D printed little scoop there. There's the header. Really good quality. I just hope my hose fits on here. I don't know if I need some kind of adapter or a larger hose. I'll do what I can, see what we got going on. And then there's sections here. And they're all numbered. So there's 1, and that's where the water flow goes. And then 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me get that put together. And we'll try to get the water going through it. And there we go. All put together. And I have an electric pump, plug-in one, and they're all electric to some extent, I guess, but that one plugs in. My hose that I have was slightly too small, so it fit in the hole for the header, and I put some tacky stuff on there, so I fully expect that to pop out at some point, but I'm just working with what I have. I'll have to order a new hose. But look at that baby. Let's turn it on. Here we go. Well, it's leaking. Get it out of the way here. It's definitely leaking around the hose, but the flow seems pretty good. I've never used one of these before. I need to back it up a little bit so the tailings fall in this pan as much as possible rather than getting the whole bucket dirty. So far no leaks or anything outside. Is that too much of a flow? I can turn it down. All right, that one looking okay. Let me put some material through it. Almost forgot some Modern Michigan Prospector's Creep Drop, an eco-friendly surfactant to keep the gold from floating on off the sluice. Let's see if that's enough for now. It's a lot of water. And I want to make sure there's no air bubbles. Actually, some fine air bubbles here. We'll kind of wash that out a bit. All right, I don't see any air bubbles now. So the first pay dirt we're going to go through, tailings that I've gone through already, is the Schist Genuine Ohio Pay Dirt from Jeremy and Matt over at Jeremy Canner Ohio Prospecting. So check out that channel, a great channel. They have a nice operation going. They're processing a lot of pay dirt, a lot of dirt. That got real soapy. Maybe I overdid it on the surfactant. Yeah, let me clear some of that up. I'll add some more water. That looks better. Just added a little more water. I also have that at a 3-degree slope. So let me know in the comments what your suggested slope is for the Flower Gold cleanup sluice. I'm wondering, should I classify this first? At least down to maybe not kitchen strainer size, but maybe this might be a 1/8 screen. Let me classify that down. I don't think I'm going to find any nuggets bigger than that, and I'd rather not run all of those stones through here. And I got A lot more pay dirt has some larger stones in it. So let me classify this down. And there we go. It's funny. I must have got super glue on my finger from putting this together. My finger does not start the recording. Let me try to do this so I'm not in the way. All right, first one running through. The schist. Anybody see any gold? Next up, gold nugget sales. And there might have been a nugget in there that wouldn't fit through there, but if I missed that the first time around, then I guess I just don't deserve that nugget. So let's get this in there. And I'll make sure I'm not running dry. That was a little damp, the last one, but I think I'll make sure that there's more hydration going on, so I'm not running dry pay dirt over the sluice. Here we go. I think I see a piece of gold up here. Yeah. Let me know what you think about the flow. Got a nice V action going on here. Next up, Midwest Gold Fever Pay Dirt. Rinse that bag out. Not a lot of heavies in there. And when I'm done, I'll rinse this out. A little water in there. All right, Tom, what do you got for me? And then after this, maybe I'll do a clean out. I don't want to load the sluice up too much. Cobbles.
Cobbles, everybody.
Get the koozie all sprayed. All right, I'll check that one more time real good. All right, that trapped a lot more than I thought was visible in there. A lot of black sand. Let me know, maybe I need to up the flow a little bit? Or was that just normal? All right, let's see what we have. Definitely see some gold up there. Trying to be real careful. A lot of black sand in here. Got a little creek chops necessary. Drying up a little on there. Ooh. I see some really fine gold in there. If you can see that up in there. Let me clean that up a little more. Why that keeps drying up like that? Anyway, there's a little bit in there, and it looks like it could be the schist. I remember it having more of a golden color, but let me get that snuffed up. Not a lot, assuming I didn't lose more panning this. think I got all of it. I'm going another pass just in case because it was small. All right, on to the next one. Next up, Ruidoso Rampage from Gold Pan and Suntan. Check out their channel. Really good channel from New Mexico. Oop, forgot to get that a little wet. This one was muddy, I remember. You know what, I might rinse some of this off to avoid clouding up the water. That's better. All right, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit and I'll run all this through there, then I'll show you the cleanup. All right, that was it for the Ruidoso Rampage. Let that run for a minute or so, and we'll check it out. Not seeing any gold in there. We'll pan it out and find out. While I'm going through these tailings, I thought I'd break in for a moment to do a random drawing. This will be a giveaway of a 3D printed little gold pan with my logo on it. I mentioned this in my last video, the panning Yukon gold in my basement video I did last week. So I would do a giveaway, throw in that 3D printed item, some stickers, and we'll see whatever else I can throw in the mailer box. So I put the link in here. Let's do no replies, just individual comments, no duplicates. Let's see who wins. 18 comments. Oh wow, there's 40 in the video, but a lot of them are replies. So okay, out of the 18 base comments, let's pick a winner. Jeremy Canner, Ohio Prospecting. Awesome. I already have your address, so I will send this out to you. So I did get some Paydirt from you a while back. So congratulations, Jeremy, and everyone. If you've not checked out Jeremy Canner, Ohio Prospecting's channel, I know I mentioned it in this video earlier as well, talking about the tailings I'm going to go through. Definitely check out his channel. He and Matt have an area where they claim on Matt's property that they're processing a lot of dirt and finding Ohio glacial gold. So congratulations, Jeremy, and I'll get that shipped out to you soon. Now we're going to go through my Klesh Paydirt. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, I didn't find anything in the Ruidoso Rampage Gold Pan and Suntan. There was one speck I snuffed up, but I must have got it all on the first try, which makes me feel good. Or I still lost some, who knows. It's not an exact science. That's why I try to be as patient as I can. Minimize loss. All right, this is the cleanup from the Klesh Paydirt. Definitely seeing a little gold in there. A little piece of gold got caught. I know you were gold and it just got caught on the surface. Sink. Where's that creek drop? And it sunk. Not a lot of gold. There's definitely a few specks in there. All right. On to the next. Okay, I classified all that dirt I brought back from Colorado, from Shane Klesch's claim up there in the Rocky Mountains. So let's see if I brought any gold back with me. So this is unsearched. So this is not anything that I've gone through yet. Completely unsearched. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was some gold in here, because I was finding a little bit of flour gold where I was prospecting. So it's reasonable to think that the dirt that I dug up where I was prospecting might have some gold in it. We shall see. Well, I went through all that paydirt I brought back from Colorado and nothing. Oh well. I really thought there'd be a few specks in there, but I'd still go back. If you remember when I went, it was very snowy and iced over, and there wasn't a lot of areas that I could try to prospect in easily in the amount of time I was there. So I'd definitely go back, and not in the winter, and try to find something else. All right, let's go back. We have one more bag of dirt to go through. Another unsearched bag I brought back from Prescott Valley, Arizona. I know it's not really fair to say I missed gold when I'm also testing unsearched dirt. So if I find anything in that last batch, I'll call that out. Everything in the snuffer bottle so far was the stuff I missed. So let's see what I get out of that last batch. I'm stupid. That last batch I went through was the paydirt I brought back from Arizona, not the Klesch claim. So now I'm going through the Klesch dirt, the unsearched paydirt I brought back from Colorado, which I did classify there in the field, so I'm not going to go through it again. It's maybe 1/4 inch classified, so hopefully that's okay. There may be some little pebbles like that, but they seem to go right off the sluice. Now I'm more hopeful that I'm going to find some gold in the paydirt I brought back from the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, I didn't find much. I think, what, 2 specks or something when I went to Prescott, Arizona. All right. The last one's a charm. Let's find some gold in here. How's that flow look? I think those larger pebbles in here are gonna knock gold out of there? I hope not. What's the ideal classification for using the flour gold wizard cleanup sluice? Kitchen strainer? What do you think, Charlie? No idea, huh? So I emptied this out about halfway through. There was a lot of dirt that I brought back from Colorado. Be like a full pan worth. Garrett Super Sleuth pan. Just want to make sure I wasn't overwhelming the sluice. All right, I went through all the paydirt, and time to do the snuffer dump. Not a whole lot. There was maybe 2 little tiny specks in that last batch. It's a anticlimactic snuffer dump, but honestly, that means I didn't lose a lot of gold. It also means I didn't find a lot of gold in the paydirt I brought back. But you can see tiny little specks in there. Really not enough to weigh. So that was a really good test of my first time using the Flour Gold Wizard's cleanup sluice. I really like it. It was easy to use, easy to clean up in between different batches of pay dirt, and it really caught some flour gold. Now, I didn't get a ton of gold out of my tailings, out of, what I say, 7 or 8 different pay dirts that I purchased, as well as the dirt I brought back from Arizona and Colorado. But I got to test it out, and I really put it through the ringer. That's the most dirt I've ever processed. So thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button and the notifications. Let you know when I'm posting more content. It really helps the channel. And let me know what you think. Let me know what I did right, what I did wrong. My daughter thinks I did it all wrong, right? Making weird faces at me. Thanks for watching, and no, not again. What? I guess I'm back here. Yeah, I'll take another whiskey, please.